Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. So I don't know what it is, but I've channeled is oddly enough another James Bond song, but I don't know why. Anyway, before I channeled that, I channeled a phrase, so I'm going to give you the phrase and the song, and then I'm just going to do a reading and see what wants to come out. This is a pre-recorded video. I am actually out celebrating. I've been picking up a little bit of negativity in general, not, like in the air. I don't know if it's the full moon. I don't know if some changes are happening where people are just sort of, because I'm just getting a general energy, even through the birthday readings, of people focusing on themselves and sort of dropping what's not working for them, dropping what's not coming toward them, especially if somebody's waiting on a person or a situation or an offer, a job offer. I just get more of a sense in general, overall, that people are taking their own power back and they're making their own magic and things happen for themselves. Okay, they're not crying over spilt milk. So this is the general energy I'm getting, but there's a little bit of not anger behind it, but a little bit of aggravation, like an aggravation of like, why did I waste time? Like I could have been somewhere by now if I hadn't wasted time. That kind of energy, and it's like that kind of motivation that is enough to push somebody and excel forward. But it's pretty. Like I feel like regardless of whatever time someone feels may have been lost, the catch-up rate is very quick, is what I feel like. So anyway, before I get into all that, you guys, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I really mean that. I know a lot of you watch for entertainment or to go to sleep, and for guidance. Tarot's kind of entertainment because nothing can take over someone's free will, okay? But you do look for guidance and you do look for messages, but I also learn from you, okay? And I want to thank you for that. We are here together. I'm not an end-all be-all. Nobody here is. I think that we share our knowledge as a collective and we help each other grow. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. The song I channeled, it's a James Bond song, but anyway, it's by Paul McCarthy and the Wings, whatever, I don't know. Paul McCarthy and the Wings. And it's Live and Let Die. I think that's the name of it. And anyway, basically, I feel like you're going to let something die in your life so that you can live, okay? Literally, something is just going to expire in your life so that you can live. You're just going to let it go. You know what I mean? You might have been the only thing that was keeping life to it, right? So it says here, and the phrase I heard was, and this is all I heard, so you take it how you want, because like I said, I don't want to be negative, but I've been feeling a little bit this past couple of days, like I'm feeling an agitated collective, and not you guys in general, like I'm feeling it in the whole atmosphere, okay? All signs. Just sort of, and I just think it's the moon. I really do. I think it's the moon, the full moon in Leo, and it might have something to do with it. And it says here in some of the lyrics, but anyway, the phrase I heard was, they're getting the worst version of the one who's connected to you. Getting the worst version of the one who's connected to you. So someone who's connected to you, maybe you think about them, maybe you worry about them, maybe you're the one, maybe you're moving on from them. I don't know, because maybe that they were keeping you stuck energetically, so to speak, right? And they're in a situation where they're living a life that's not meant for them. So they might have a mask on. They might be, having some major addiction problems, And the best thing I can tell you is it reminds me of something my mother told me. Now, both of my parents, they were alcoholics. My mother sort of straightened out later in life until she had a major car accident, and then the pain pills got to her. But she sort of straightened out before my father. And my father, he was a cancer, and he was just, you know, he was my mom, and my mom was his biggest regret that they didn't end up being together. So he just sort of kind of stayed drinking until he got cancer and stuff like that. And I remember my mom and my dad were such a sad love story because they really loved each other, but they were just young and they were naive, and nobody taught them anything in the world, and they both came from broken homes. And they were both each other's biggest regret. So I remember my mom telling me later in age, you know, she's like, well, she got the worst version of him. I had the best version of him. And it's kind of like that feeling. So I don't know if there's some sort of like, it's like a final stage, a little bit of bitterness, right? It's like a bittersweet, like, you know what, I'm saying bye to you. I wanted something to be between us, but it didn't. So I'm just kind of saying bye. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, you know, a family member, you know, something that, you know, like if there's sometimes girlfriends and boyfriends get involved and they keep, you know, your son or daughter away from you or something like that, or a family member away. You know, it's something like that where someone might not be able to be in your energy because this other energy is more controlling over it. But they're also, this person is not the best version of themselves, right? They're not their highest self while being with that energy. And that's the phrase I got. But some of the lyrics were, when you were young and your heart was an open book, you used to say, live and let live. You know you did. But in this ever-changing world in which we live in, makes you give in and cry. Say, live and let die. Letting a part of you, so letting a part of you go is what I feel like. You're letting the part of you that's connected to this person go. I don't know, I'm gonna shut up now. Let's get into the oracle. You make out what you want. Oh wait, I gotta pray. I'm getting ahead of myself, my ADHD. So I'm gonna pray for guidance here. I'm a little bit ahead of myself because, like I said, I'm pre-recording this because I'm not going to be able to do readings. I'm going to be away for a couple of days. So anyways, let's say this prayer for clarity and protection and gratitude for all of us here. Our Father in heaven, I want to give thanks for all of the many things and blessings that you give to all of us here, all of the things that we see and we don't see. I want to ask for protection for all of us who are watching this video, protection for ourselves, protection for our loved ones, protection from harm, illness, evil eye, accidents. I want to ask that I have clarity for this reading. Please give me clarity and guidance. Allow me to see into the lives of the Aquarians or Crosswatcher, whoever this is resonating with, to be able to peek into their lives, to just sort of help them out and give them clear messages, divine messages. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So now we can get into it. Now we can do it. So now let's see. I'm just going to use the wisdom of the oracle here because I did get between the worlds coming out. So I do feel that someone that's connected to you could be in a darker place, okay? Might not be in their highest self. And I feel that and like, you know, roles can be reversed, all right? If you're dealing with an Aquarian, this can all be changed, all right? So don't come for me in the comments and tell me that it's an Aquarian do this to you. I'm letting you know. I'm just reading energy here. It's just easier for me to say Aquarian because I'm doing Aquarian reading. But I do feel that you're letting go of somebody who, like, they just can't come with you for now, right? They just can't come on the journey. They've got some healing to do. They're held back a little bit, okay? They're held back. And I know that there was something similar that came out, but this is a little bit different because either you were going to get the best version of this person or you did get the best version, but they decided to take the fork in the road that is the longer route. So their lessons are going to be a little harder. So whatever that is, okay? Whatever that is. A lot of times it's some sort of, they have to learn to love themselves. So a lot of times it can lead to addiction and just a lot of problems. They can find themselves in a dark place. But literally, as I said that, We have the fork in the road, and that's what I was literally, and this did come out. So I'm going to leave this here. This did come out in the pre-shuffle. So this came out too, and I don't normally take these cards in reverse, but when I saw this card, it specifically spoke to me that somebody that you thought, felt there was unfinished business with, I think you're closing the door. You're closing the door, at least for now. They have to go down a path that's just, you're not on that path anymore. And we have fork in the road. It's also reversed. So I think that you've made this decision, or at least you will, okay? Because this has been coming out in collective energy, even for the birthday readings, about going in a new direction, doing what's best for you. So I feel strongly that's what this is. I feel that you've been at this fork in the road long enough, all right? And like I said, I don't normally take these reverse, but I feel strongly that you're closing the door. You're closing the door on something you didn't want to close the door on. You just have to. You have no choice, really. You have no choice. Somebody is not joining you. They're joining someone else. But man, if this person wouldn't have made some heck of a comeback, if this person, they would have been the highest version of themselves. This was a divine union here, but it's not. So not now anyway, not at this time. So the here and the now, maybe you've done a lot of thinking and a lot of contemplating, and you're realizing just whatever, waiting on this energy, to arrive, it's keeping you in a dark energy. So I literally see that you're walking into you're walking into a beautiful destiny. And before I started this reading, I come to the realization a lot of you who watch me are light workers. This is why I get a lot of spiritual messages, even the private readings I've done. The majority of everyone here who watches me is a light worker, okay? And you guys are ready to go to the next phase in your life. You guys are ready to raise your vibration. You guys are ready to get out of the negativity, because this is what I'm picking up on. The tail end of things. This is the tail end of things. If anything, about 2024, you're definitely, you're walking into your new self, your higher self. Because it's been sort of toxic for you, okay? It's been sort of toxic for you, just sort of possibly waiting for someone, or possibly not knowing which direction to go or which direction to take, because you always, thought something was unfinished here. You always thought that there was another, path you're supposed to take. But now it's like, well, I've thought a lot about this, and it's time for me to take a new path. And it's still a divine path. You're just doing it on your own here. You're carrying the load on your own. You're being guided. And you're given a new, could be given new codes, new sacred journey here. But it's a new life, and it's nice. So that's kind of where this is going. It's time to live and let die. It's time for you to live. It's time for you to go over here and live. Let this let the tail end of things just walk on over. Let whatever this is that's been holding you back, a person, place, or thing, just let it fall to the wayside. But for a lot of you, it's a person, because I was told that they're not getting the best version of this person. They're not. You would have got the best version of this person, or you did already. Okay? All right, so let's get into this tarot portion here. Show me what I need to see for this Aquarian reading. Show me what I need to see for this Aquarian reading. Show me what I need to see here. Basic issue. It went on to the new life. Strength card reverse, and the Queen of Swords reverse. And we have the Empress here. So, literally, if you're the Empress, if you're the Yin energy, someone is literally over here stuck in a very dark space. Okay? I feel like your light would be the guiding light out, because the moon is here, and the moon is divine feminine energy. It is the yin energy. But for whatever reason, you're cutting someone off, because you're cutting this off because they just wasn't strong enough to make the journey at this time. You know, they're just not. And this is strong energy with the moon. And you're giving up. So this is literally, I mean, I'm channeling the right song, regardless if it's 2 James Bond songs in a week. But it's the 7 of Wands is reverse. You're letting this go. You're surrendering so that you can have a new life. So you're surrendering a connection. One that you know, or you feel it's unfinished business. I'm pretty sure you know it's unfinished business, but this person is just, I don't know why I put that there. But this person isn't ready to join. This person is stuck in a very dark place. I mean, to just show you how dark. I feel that you tried to shed the light. I feel that you tried at some point. But, you know, I'm just hearing this person is stubborn. This person is stubborn, and they don't want to see it. So they're going to have to really be in a hole for a while. They're going to have to hit rock bottom. Tell me about the 7 of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords, reverse. You know, and with Queen of Wands. They could be within Aries or a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. For me, it's a third party situation. It's another person. Okay. They're in a situation or with a person where everything sort of looks good on the outside, but I'm telling you, this person is going to end up in a hole at some point and have to find their way out of it, crawl out of it. Literally, they're going to have to get themselves out of this mess. What's another aspect of it? I'm really hoping for the moon to move on. I don't like channeling negativity. I want it to be all positive, but for some reason, I mean, it is positive. It's positive that you're finally going to get out of a dark place yourself. You know, part of being concerned for this person and hoping this person returns or whatever, you know, it's kept you in a dark place. And at least you're going to be able to get out and save yourself. What's another aspect here? We have Truce, and it's in reverse, but it's the 4 Swords in reverse. So in that deck, 4 Swords is a truce. But normally it's about healing. It's also about ghosting, lack of movement. Tell me about this, 4 of Swords. Ten of Pentacles, yep. 5 of Wands, reverse. It's too stressful for you to continue on this journey, okay? You have to let it go. You have to let the stress of this situation with this person go. And this person can literally be a family member, but it doesn't matter. It's your family. It's your soul tribe here, whether you're related or not. It's your person. It's your people. It's your family. It's your child. It's your parent. It's somebody close to you that you have to let go. It's just too stressful to hold on to that. And literally, we have the Knight of Swords reverse, and we have the 5 of Wands reverse. And you're going for a new beginning. For whoever this resonates with, okay? This is just a general reading. It's just a story, really. If it fits, it's fine. But if it doesn't, don't claim it, you know? What's the root here? So I feel like the theme of this year is you're saving yourself. Yep, 7 of Swords and the Emperor. It's involving an Emperor. Divine Masculine type of person. Literally Aries, strong Aries here. Okay. For a better life. You got to try something new, something different, because you're if you were on a journey where you were supposed to be on this journey doing something with another person, like I said, unfinished business, you're finding yourself alone on this journey. Like this person is alone walking the streets. You're alone on this journey. But you've decided at some point, or you will before the year is up, that you're going to make it the best of it. You're gonna make lemonade out of lemons. Give me a card for the root of this. I'm gonna make lemonade out of lemons. Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you haven't heard from this person, so you've just been focusing on other things and trying to heal. 3 of Swords reverse, 8 of Pentacles upright. Well, let me just heal myself, being I'm not hearing from this person. Let me just work on myself. Meanwhile, this person's traveling down a road of self-destruction. What the hell? And they're smart. I'm also getting this person has inflammation. It reminds me of somebody who drinks a lot and they get like they get swollen, like they're I can't explain it. They'll look sort of swollen, joint pain and stuff like that, but they have some sort of inflammation. Doesn't mean they drink. It just there's something. They're not taking care of themselves, in other words. Their poor diet and stuff like that. But anyway, the root of this is you've been working on healing yourself because you haven't heard from this person. So you've been sort of taking care of things. You know, you knew it was going to come back around or whatever. But it's like, you know, wake up. There's a new day. Nothing. Another new day. Nothing. 2 months go by. 6 months. 8 months. A year. A year and a half. Another year. Whatever timetable it is for you. Doesn't really matter because everyone's got different timetables. But it's like something about this year. This says, I just can't. I'm healing myself, and part of this energy of waiting for this person to get on board because it's part of my soul tribe, it's keeping me in this dark energy. Like, I feel like that is the only thing holding you back, is that person, hoping that they would come along, right? And that you guys could finish this symphony here together some kind of way. What's the past? Well, I got Aquarius here. Okay, how appropriate, the star. And then this. We have Ace of Disc and the Universe. Reverse. So in the past, you were probably very hopeful. You know, you knew that this was a wish that you wanted to happen. You knew that this was a wish that would happen. Okay? It's not over between me and so-and-so. It's not over. I know this is my person. I know that this is not finished business. I know it. That's the past energy. I really don't even need to clarify it. The universe is also, it's Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Aries, like I said. Give me a card for the past. The Magician reverse. It didn't happen. A manifestation didn't happen. But it's not because you don't deserve it or didn't deserve it. I'm getting that you did everything on your part here that you could. Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. Divine Feminine Energy. The Ace of Swords. Lovers. You know, I feel you did everything you could. This was a very close connection. I feel that you said what you needed to say. But it just didn't happen because somebody sat here, literally, could have just sat drinking and done nothing with all those cups. But they just sat there. They didn't do anything. And that's on the other side of the deck here. The Emperor's reverse. The World. Reverse, 7 of Swords. So they really sabotage this. We got the Hermit there. Virgo energy, but at some point they will be sad and regretful. At some point, maybe they just haven't hit their rock bottom yet, but at some point they are going to realize, they're going to realize whatever they realize. I feel like maybe they're going to realize they squandered something with you. So anyway, that's the past energy. All right. You knew this was your person. You knew this situation. You knew this opportunity was meant for you. And you knew it wasn't over, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen. You watched a lot of tarot readings and it didn't happen, right? I read that comment a lot. They always say they're coming, but it didn't happen. Well, guess what? You can't say that about this reading, because this reading is saying you're moving on because they didn't come. That's what this reading is saying. So for anybody who feels like you're always reading the same thing, all these tarot readers are telling you that this person's coming, not this tarot reader and not this reading. This one's saying you're moving on. You're moving on. So what are you manifesting now? What is Aquarius manifesting now? Another close connection. Okay. That love didn't work out. Ace of Cups reverse. Let me try Six of Cups. It could also be if you got kids. Let me focus on my kids and let me focus on the ones who are close to me. It doesn't have to be another person, but this is still on your mind. You still want to focus on the relationships that you have that are close to you. Okay? All is not lost here. Tell me about that Six of Cups. You may still think about this person. Even though your physical body is moving on, your mind might be on them. That Six of Cups is all of that. It's nostalgia. It's close connections. So let's see. But you're moving on. Just what I said. Two of Wands. What else can I find out here in this big world to do? Because literally, you're leaving these waters right here. They're dark. You're going to these beautiful, beautiful waters. So you're going to focus on the connections that you do have in your life, the people you do have in your life, the people who are reciprocal with you. That's what you're going to focus on here. What's the near future? What's the near future? Success, completion, Four of Wands. You're building a solid foundation for your life. You might be looking into something here. I don't know. Either way. So this literally is a card that says completion on the bottom. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords reverse, Three of Wands reverse, Prince of Wands upright. This is cutting off the lovers, Gemini energy, twin flame energy as well. This is cutting off that energy, cutting the contract. You can't cut the cord if it is a twin flame, but you're cutting the contract. There's no more spiritual contract. For whoever this resonates with, you're moving on. Because literally, that is the only thing holding you up from whatever you want to do. You go from thinking you're going to do it with another person to, I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to do the things I wanted to do. I'm going to do it with the people that I have in my life who are close to me, that I love. And you're going to finally just end that cycle. Because the Three of Wands reverse can be ending that contract, and the Ace of Swords reverse, and rather quickly. So the near future is quickly. Tell me about completion. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Eight of Swords reverse. You're releasing. You're releasing this person. This person. Because you want to be happy. You want to be happy. You're going to your Nine of Cups. Alright. Your Five of Cups reverse. You want to finally get out of here. You realize you still have 2 cups left. It could be kids, family, or whatever. It's people around you. And you're going to go grab that person and you're going to have a ball. Or people or whatever. You're going to have a ball. You're going to live your life. You're going to start over. And this is the truth. I heard you declare this. You declare this. What's the self position? What's the self position for the Aquarian who's moving forward? It landed on this opportunity in the past, too. It's the Two of Wands. So your self position is you're looking at the past. You're looking at the past and you're saying your actions and your behavior and your thought from the past. And you're saying, I know that this person and this situation was meant for me. I know that I was divinely guided to go down this path. And you're looking at it and you're like, but it didn't happen. I manifested it. I did all I could do. And it shows you did all that you could do. The cards show it. It's not you. But this person is stubborn. This person is in a situation where they're spiraling down because they're very stubborn. And you're going to work on your happiness. Like I said, the people who are around you, you're going to celebrate. You're going to get out. You're going to celebrate life. You're going to do things with the ones. You're going to grab a friend, grab a new boyfriend, a new girlfriend. Doesn't matter. It's going to start with friendship. That's where you're at right now. All right, so what am I going to do? What's my next move? Basically, what's my next move? What can I go do and who can I go do it with? It's about quality of life here. Give me a card. Nine of Swords. Yeah, see? This person is just sitting around with next to this Three of Swords. This person's in a wheelchair. This person can't sleep. This person is just thinking and thinking and thinking. But it landed on the Three of Swords in the reverse. So it's like literally saying, look, I got to get out of this energy. I can't be in this energy. There's better things for me to do. I'm not, I'm not unalive. Isn't that what they say now? I'm not unalive, so let me go live my life. If this really doesn't want to happen, I was holding on to that. I was the one feeding life into that. Let me just let that go ahead and let it be unalive. Let it just go. What's the environment here? What's the environment? What's the environment for Aquarius? Yeah, you decided this. You're like, look, they're with another person. It doesn't matter what I want. It doesn't matter what I manifested. It doesn't matter if they're my person. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. The facts are facts. They're with another person. The facts are facts. I'm tired of not living my life. The facts are facts here. So let me just go on ahead and just let me break it off on my end now. It was already technically broke off. Now let me go ahead and break it off on my end. Let them stay stuck with whoever they're with. And believe me, it may not appear stuck, but this person is not the highest version of themselves. So they are stuck to a degree. They can be stuck in addiction, stuck in bad circumstances, stuck. Their abundance could be failing. They could hit a rock bottom at some point because they are not aligned with their higher self. They chose to go down a darker path, whatever that is for them. Fact of the matter is, though, they might be watching you. We got the hacker. He's on the computer late at night. She's on the computer late at night. Maybe now they're the ones who are going to watch tarot videos on you. You did it for them. Now maybe they're going to do it. Give me a card for the environment. The environment is you're going to let them be stuck with who they want to be stuck with. And it looks like they're going to be stuck watching you. And thinking. It's a beautiful card, right, by the way, but it's the Hermit. They're going to be sitting here thinking, and then we have the Lovers and the Five of Swords. Look, this is the split. Five of Swords reverse, the Lovers. This is somebody who's going to want to make peace, want forgiveness, want a truce. Maybe it's somebody who finally sobers up and takes a hard look at their life and the mess that it's becoming. There's going to be a lot to think about on their part. You've already been thinking, and you're looking at the facts. And the facts are this. You got nothing in one hand, in the other hand you got what? A wish, a desire, a dream, your life force energy that you can create with. And I think that's what you're going to do. I think that's what you're going to do. You're going to work with what you got. You're going to create what you can with what you have. That doesn't include or involve another person, unless that person wants to be involved with you and wants to do this with you. What's the hope and the fear? What's the hope and the fear? No. The Prince of Cups is the filmmaker, but it's in the reverse for the hopes of the fear. So why is it in the reverse? So maybe you're worried about, how are you going to choose? How are you going to know what to do? You got all these options. So you might be worried about what path to take here. We got Ten of Swords in the reverse and Seven of Cups. You also might be worried, what are you going to do if this person comes back and wants a second chance? Well, what if they come back and want a second chance and I'm in a relationship? Well, if you're in a relationship and you like the person you're in a relationship with, maybe that was something they had to learn and go through. But that's your choice. You do what you want to do. But literally, that might be your hope and fears. What if I'm dating someone else? What if and they come back and want a second chance? See, you're still, if that's you, you're really still holding on to them, and that's still kind of keeping you in this dark energy right here. It's holding you back. If that's you. It's just a fear anyway. It doesn't say it's an action. It's a fear. So what does the outcome look like for Aquarians who are moving on from this close connection? You're going to focus. You're going to realize you're going to come to a realization you've been sacrificing your own time. You're going to realize that. You're going to be like, I'm sacrificing my own time where they're over here. It seems like living their best life, but they're really, if it's not the best version of them, then it's not their best life, because that's what Spirit said to me. I channeled that before the song. If it's not the best version of them that the other person is getting, at some point there'll be a tower. Something will happen, because it's different for everybody. But this person may feel they are living their best life, but if they're not in their higher self, they're doing something destructive. There's something that's going on that's delaying them. At some point that can spiral, like this person is holding this paintbrush and it's sort of spiraling, and it can literally become more toxic. But literally you realize, I'm wasting my time, they're over there doing their thing, and I'm sitting here just sacrificing myself, and it's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop. So it looks like an outcome of you saying, I'm not going to sacrifice any more of my time while they're over here doing whatever, I'm going to go focus on my happiness. Eight of Pentacles and the Sun. I'm going to focus on my higher self. I'm going to focus on my purpose, whatever I'm supposed to be here doing, whatever I want to do. The world is my oyster now. And, you know, judgment. You're going to decide to do this, and at some point, this person, you know, this is a dancer, this is someone who, the devil, toxic, like this is a person who, they got all kind of things going on. They really do. They're living a careless, reckless life. And they're going to have a day where they're going to realize they had a true connection with you. Not one where they had to be someone else. You wouldn't have supported them going down a self-destructive path. I know that. You would have been like, hey, whoever this is to you, you would have been like, hey, you know, that's not good for you. You know, that's going to lead to a really dark place. Or, you know, hey, maybe you should get some help if you're doing that, because it's just, you know, there's something going on here. But they're really with a person who doesn't care. They're with a person who doesn't care. They're with a person who is full of vanity and wears a mask every day. So let me get this. You're, like I said, I think I'm going to name it this. You're going to make lemonade from lemons, okay? You're going to go out and you're going to have your best life, because literally this is what was holding you up and slowing you down, was waiting for this other person to get on board here. Show me what I need to see. Yep, you're cutting them off. You are. King of Swords reversed, the Fool reverse, Aquarius. You're going to focus on what you have in your life. Could be kids, grandkids, close connections. You're going to focus on the other close connections that you have. This person gets cut off and you go right after your happiness. I got the Sun and I got the Sun. So that's what's happening for them. Good for you. You're not, you know, it's good for you because you're not going to waste your time anymore. You're not going to sacrifice your happiness anymore. Let's get some advice. Show me what I need to see for Aquarians or Crosswatcher, whoever is moving on here. Show me what I need to see. Advice. Encouragement. And it landed on the past. I think if someone comes back around, and you've moved on, I think you're going to give them encouragement to straighten their life up. I think you're going to be like, hey, this isn't you. This isn't who you are. This is not you. I don't know how you got where you are, but this ain't you, man. Bro, sis, it ain't you. 54, encouragement. In the upright, this card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need, and you won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. And that's what this whole reading said. You're not going to be alone. You're going to step into a new adventure. You're on the right path. You did everything you could to even be on the right path with this person, but they are stubborn and they didn't want to. They chose to go the other direction, which is leading them down. It's really leading them to a rock bottom. At some point, they're going to have a rock bottom. It just hasn't happened yet. But you can't wait. Because, man, it's going to tear you down. It's going to pull you down with it. You don't want to sink with the ship. You don't want to sink with the ship. You ain't on the ship. You're on the shore. Anyway, my friends, I love you guys. I'll see you in your next reading. And namaste.